Hey guys, welcome back to FixItPhillip. Thanks for watching. Today we got a 2009 Toyota Corolla that just came in. Customer said it was running rough, check engine lights on, sometimes it was flashing. So it sounded like a misfire. I just hooked it up to a scanner right now. And we got P0352 ignition coil B primary / secondary circuit and P0302 cylinder misfire 2 detected. So pretty straightforward. More than likely it'll be a coil. We're gonna pull in the shop right now and pull the coil off. Let's see how the spark plugs look as well. This thing has 169,956 miles. Yeah, it's definitely running rough. Here's coil number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So show having a code for number 2. So let's unplug it and see if it makes a difference. A little bit of a difference, but not much. Let's see if we unplug number 1. Big difference. See number 3. Big difference. Number 4, big difference. So let's take off coil number 2, see what's going on. Just a 10mm bolt holding it down. I don't see any obvious arcing. So since it has a misfire code directly with the ignition coil, not just a generic cylinder 2 misfire, more than likely the coil's bad. We can always switch it with another coil and see if the code changes. We'll switch it with number 4. I'm gonna check out the spark plugs too, but I'm gonna just do this first real quick. So let's put number 4 and number 2. And number 2 and number 4. Okay, let's go back inside. We'll clear the codes. See if we have a code that comes up for number 4 now. All right. Clear DTCs. Ignition. There you go. Okay, no codes. Nothing immediately. Okay, well, no codes are coming up immediately, but there's still definitely a misfire. Let's just unplug the coil on number 2 and number 4 and see if the misfire change cylinders. Number 2. That one's making a difference. Number 4 isn't. A little bit, not much. See this coil here, that was number 4, it's now number 2. You can actually hear it's sparking if we lift it up a little bit. And here's number 4, that was the number 2 coil. Nothing. So I think it's safe to say that the number 2 coil that's now on number 4 is bad. So let's change that out. And we'll also pull out the spark plugs, see how those look. Okay, these are 14mm spark plugs. If you don't have a 14mm spark plug socket, you can just use a regular deep socket. But once you loosen it, the rubber insulator in the socket's not going to pull up the spark plug, so you got to use a magnet on the plug to pull it out. So if you use a regular socket, just be careful. Like I said, since you don't have that rubber insulator, you don't want to crack the plug either. Just make sure you loosen it and tighten it straight, you know, not do it at an angle. This is a regular deep socket without a insulator in it, without that rubber bushing. Yeah, these plugs are pretty old. Okay, so I got the okay from the customer. We're gonna replace the coil, and we're gonna put 4 brand new iridium spark plugs. So I'm gonna take the rest of them out and change them out. Okay, so here's the old ones. Here's the new NGKs. Okay, so the new spark plugs are in. Let's put cylinder number 1 coil back on. And then number 2, which originally was from number 4, we were swapping it to see if the misfire changed. I'll put that back on number 4. Okay, number 3. Okay, so here's the original number 2 ignition coil, the bad one. Here's a new one. Just snug these down. Okay, so let's start it up and see how it runs. Okay, so it's running smooth now, no more misfire. Okay, another thing I noticed when checking all the fluids, the radiator is full, but if I squeeze the radiator hose, you can hear coolant swishing in and out from the radiator to the overflow. You can hear it. So it's really common on a lot of Toyotas that the center part of the radiator cap will break off. It won't hold pressure anymore. Yep, see? So there's supposed to be another center piece here. A lot of times it falls into the radiator and you can't get it out. It's just sitting in there. So I picked up a new radiator cap. So that's how it's supposed to look. Alright, so I'm on a test drive and it's running good. No more misfire. So this one ended up just being one bad coil on cylinder number 2. We swapped it with number 4 cylinder and the misfire changed to number 4. So that told us right there that was a bad coil. And we did the spark plugs for maintenance because they were old, and also a radiator cap because it was broken. So make sure you check all your fluids. That's how you can find stuff like that and catch it before you actually have any problems, such as the radiator cap not holding pressure and your vehicle possibly overheating. So let's see if there's any more codes. There's no codes stored, so we're all good to go. So I know it's kind of a short video, but hopefully this helps you out if you have a misfire. Obviously other things can cause a misfire. Be a fuel issue, timing issue, compression, spark. So in this case it was spark from a bad ignition coil. So thank you very much for watching Fix It Phillip. Be sure to hit that subscribe button below, please. And remember, with Fix It Phillip, you can fix it. I'll see you next time.